All right, here we are doing another PSA reveal. We sent these in June. I can't remember the exact date, the middle of June of 2025, and we just got them back today. 25 cards here. We did the value fee or whatever. So, again, nothing got upcharged or anything. I'll tell you that already. Just the value fee on them. So just got them back. So we're just going to go through and show what we got. Somewhat of a spoiler alert, I guess. We do already know what the grades are. I have two sons. My older son, who's 21, as soon as I told him the grades were in, he wanted to come over and look at them. So I let him look at them. Then I have another son, younger one, 14. He's here with me. Say hi. Yep, there's Xander. So he's 14. He did not want to open them up, though. He just wanted to go through and just be surprised on it. But once my older son looked at them, it's a lighter box, put that one there, then I decided I wanted to sort of look at them too. I wanted to find out what they were. And Xander, my younger son, still said, I think I still want to wait. But then after I started going through, he asked little questions, get little hints and everything. Finally, essentially, we ended up all looking at the cards and everything. So we know the grades on these. Don't want to say too much here yet. Again, it's child-proof wrapping here. I'm struggling with, but there we go. So again, here is the bulk, the main part of them. Okay, there you go. We'll put them in upside down like this. Okay, get those. Struggling. Now I'm going to go through and get this one here too. There's our packing. So again, 3 months. I guess that's about right. Originally, they told us our date getting them back to be October 15th, but ended up getting a little bit earlier than that. So once I got a projected date in, finally, I know I saw on the website they're trying to get things done a little bit quicker. We'll see what that means. I don't know. So again, should be 25 of them here. So we'll go through on here. Some of them are mine. Some of them are my son Xander's. So, all right, without further ado then. And again, I checked over these pretty good on most of them here. So, all right, the first one I have here, again, Eddie George. You see, 2003. It was a black refractor. I like that. I collect Eddie George. PC him here. The refractor, so it is numbered. Out of 599, you can see that down there. 452 out of 599. I thought it looked pretty good. I didn't think it looked too bad. I mean, everything seemed all right on it. I didn't know if I didn't really expect it to get a 10. I mean, it seems like generally you get older cards like this, they're not going to get a 10 no matter what. So an 8, I guess I'm all right with that. I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with it. I tried to look it over pretty good, wipe it down and everything and see. I still can't see much of anything on it, but yeah, an 8 it is. So I can live with that. Like I said, it's a PC card anyways then. So next one here. This one is one of my sons. This is one of Xander's here. No, it's not. This is this is not. Yours is the cracked ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's not even Jaden Daniels.
What's that?
That's not Jaden Daniels' mine. That's Bo Nix.
Oh, yours is. That's right. Okay. See, I forget what all was in there then. So this one, yeah, this one's right. I did get this one at a card show. The laser, the green laser velocity. Would have been nice to get a 10 on this, but again, it came back as a 9, so it's all right, I guess. I mean, if you get 9s and 10s, that's fine. Again, I'll go over the rate of it here in a little bit. Here's another one of mine, older school here. Joe Thomas, he's another one that I go through and I PC here. 2007 score select, the artist proof. I got an 8 on this. And again, the nice thing about this, I mean, it's numbered out of 32. It's only 32 of these. So, and I can't remember if this is the highest one graded or not according to PSA's site. I have to look that up and see later on. But again, another one, it'd have been nice to grade higher. So I'll have to look it over again to see if I see anything wrong with it, why I got an 8, but an 8's not too bad. It still puts a nice little premium on this card here. It's about a $100, $150 card on that.
On
So
PSA, it said everyone was 300.
On that one?
On PSA, yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see then. So, all right, next one, get into some more modern cards. Okay, and here's our first 10 I got. So, Caleb Williams. I've been pretty high on Caleb Williams. He didn't do as bad as everyone's making it sound like he did last year. I think he did pretty well. So his stuff is pretty low, so I'm looking to pick up a lot of his. You're going to see quite a few of Caleb Williams cards here. These are all mine that I did on this. So and this one did come through with a 10, so very nice, happy with that one. So anytime you get a 10, that's good. Because again, I do think PSA is sort of cracking down a little bit on their grading here. We didn't get our normal ones. What you need? You need to grab some.
Trade those two since that's the 8s and those are 9s.
All right, yeah, makes sense. All right, here's another one, Jamar Chase, another guy we PC here. Silver variation. Again, it would have been a big difference if it would have been a 10, not a 10, it's a 9. Again, I'll look that over too, though. Like I said, all these, I scour them over pretty good. There was one of them I knew was not going to get a 10. You'll see that one here in a little bit. Again, it was one that I just wanted to get graded, but 9 on this one. Again, it is what it is, I guess. A 10 would have been much better, but what can you do? So we're not just doing football. Got a little basketball action going here too. Victor. Got this one at a card show as well. Again, unfortunately ended up at 9, but this still ends up being a pretty high dollar card because as you can see right there, numbered out of 75. So 12 out of, isn't that what it says, 75? Yeah, 12 out of 75. See if I get the glare on it right there. So red, green, that was a pretty nice one. And like I said, a 10 would have been much better. Yes, I would have loved that. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a 9, so I'll take it, I guess. What choice do I have? I'm not going to crack it and resubmit it. Again, another Jamar here. Get into the Jamar Chase. And PSA, this grader must have liked the pink ones here because my Caleb pink got a 10. Now the Jamar Chase pink got a 10. So pretty happy with that. That's good. Get another one for the PC here. And sticking with our theme of Jamar. And on this, and the yellow one got a 10. Reactive yellow. Got a 10 on that one too. So very happy with that. Okay, so up to 3 10s now. Okay, Drake May. Do it like I see a lot of people doing them that way. Red, white, and blue. This one is mine, wasn't it then?
Yeah, that one was.
So
I had a few, but
yeah, I know. We had a few of them. I finally sent one in. So red, white, and blue. Nice little color match for the Patriots. I think it looks awesome with them. So colors on theirs. Again, a 9. 10 would have been outstanding. Didn't happen. So
whenever those first came out, if they came back as a 10, they were almost 600. I remember is what they were selling for. Now they're still about 300 as 10s.
Down a little bit, but yeah.
But
so
just whenever Prism first came out, they were really high. I remember checking on them.
And here's another theme you're going to see too. Prism. I don't know what it is. I mean, the Prism seemed to grade hard. I don't know why. I don't know what the graders are doing on this or why the cards do not come as back. You're going to see a general theme on this too. When you see a Prism, okay, see how many 10s we get in the Prisms. So again, so far, like I say, the 3 10s we got so far have all been mosaic. So there's a 9 for that Prism there.
I think with just most of the Prism, it's just most of them are off-centered a little bit, not even by a lot.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have to. I guess if I look at that one a little bit closer there, it does look like this side might be a little heavier than that side over there.
Then even the top might be a little heavier than the
top, bottom, possibly.
I
guess you could. Yeah, I guess you're probably right on that. I guess I do look at that now that I see that a little bit there.
Prisms,
so
that's what I see a lot of, just not even.
Well, and then here's this one here. I really like this one, the variation, Caleb Williams variation, silver. Again, this would be a pretty decent higher dollar card if it was a 10. It's not a 10, it's a 9. Again, Prisms, 9s. I don't know. We're going to see a theme here. So that one's a 9. And I tried 2 of them. I have another one of these 2 here then. So I got this one here as well then. All right, another one here. But unfortunately, this one came back even worse. An 8. Okay. I would think a lot of times if you see an 8 on a card, I mean, there's got to be something that you can see on it. I mean, some sort of a mark, something somewhere on it. I don't know. Not sure what it is, but that one came back as an 8. I don't notice much difference. Is it PSA's way of wanting you to crack it and submit it and give them more, 20, 25 more dollars? I don't know. But yeah, so nice looking card. Again, the Caleb theme there. That one goes into the 8 pile, unfortunately. Back to Caleb here again. Okay. Back to the optic. So if it's an optic, might have a chance of getting a 10. And it does. Okay. So the optic preview, red and green, got a 10 on that one. Pretty pleased with that. Okay, like that, nice looking card, nice 10. There we go. Again, another Caleb here. Another optic, another 10. There's a theme here. We should not be sending Prism in. Just send optic. We didn't send any select in though, dude. Oh yeah, I think I was selected here, don't I? Or not? No, because I don't think Select was out yet. That's right.
Yeah, Select.
Anyways, Purple Shock, 10. Caleb Williams, pretty happy. Getting up there. Okay. This one mine, or this one starts yours.
Yeah, this is the start of mine.
All right, so these are my son's cards then. Here, he has 7 of them in here. Okay,
I don't think
7 of them.
I think there's a few more that are yours, but they're later on.
Yeah, I think you're right. So his first one, an 8 again. Again, Prism. Okay, 8. I don't know. I'll have to look it over and see what I see, but...
Thing on that one is we pulled that one, and right when we pulled it, it went into a case. So we have that for a while, just planning on keeping it. And
the top to bottom centering does look quite a bit, but is enough to make it an 8? I mean, it is pretty low up there, pretty thick down there.
Looks a little heavy on the left.
Is that enough to make it an 8? I don't know. Evidently in their minds it does. So, all right, I'll put that one here because that's his in the 8 pile. Ooh, Ahmed Sauce Gardner
this
here.
This one's also mine.
Yep. Probably the next 7 are probably his. So this is a rookie card out of, 10. You can see that there, it's out of 10. Oh, it shows up right there. Okay. He ended up getting a 9 on that one. Again, 10 would have been very nice. But again, a 9 out of 9 when it's only out of 10, that's pretty good. So take a 9 on that one. Okay. Now, Bo Nix, this is one we talked about earlier. Yeah, I forgot that it was his cracked ice was a Bo Nix, not a Jaden Daniels. So the green cracked ice here, Bo Nix. It's a Prism, so obviously it's not going to be a 10. It's a 9. So 9 on the cracked ice. This is another one too. It's a really big card if it went to be a 10. So
if it's a 10, it's about 700 something. As a 9, it's more around 150, 100.
Yeah, and they're probably down a little bit on there, but I don't know.
He did good yesterday, though.
Yeah.
He did very well.
Yeah, so a 9 on that one. JJ McCarthy. Optic. Okay, the Red Wave. So has a chance at a 10, but it's a 9. Okay, Red Wave, JJ McCarthy. So, again, came back to 9 on that one. That's another one of his. 9 pile looking pretty good there. Drake May. Okay. The Optic Pink Preview. And there's a 10. Got a 10 on that one. Very nice. Okay. Our only baseball submission, I think. Julio Rodriguez, home field advantage. He got this at a card show. Looked it over, looked pretty good. Thought, well, all right, we'll give it a chance to see how it'll do. Came back a 9. So, again, like I say, it's a variation between 9s and 10s. I don't know that you can tell that much. I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes that might just be the grader's discretion on some things. And these, I have to admit though, on these, the centering, because there's no edge, no border or anything. So it's hard to tell the centering part of it. You know, it could be off a little bit. I don't know. But he got a 9 on that one, so.
I didn't know it was a case hit when I got it. I just liked the background of it.
Yeah. Almost has like a downtown-esque look to it a little bit in a way or something. I don't know. So, yeah. Just the background and everything. All right. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This must be your last one here then.
Yep, it is.
Yep. Orange Disco. Drake May. If we look at that one too, it looks like it's, I say the top to bottom centering. I can see the top being really thin up there, the bottom being pretty big. And so because the result of that is an 8. So probably on both of these, maybe that's primarily what it is. Okay, it was the centering is sort of what killed it on those. I guess if it's so far off, then yeah, they're gonna knock it down to an 8 maybe. So nice looking cards, but yeah, probably need to look that over a little bit more, the top bottom centering. So all right, the last few ones here are mine. This is the one I knew was not going to grade extremely well on it. It was a Tom Brady, IPC Tom Brady though. And I mean, it was numbered, you can see it down there out of 50. Yeah, so any given Sunday, I just thought it was pretty cool. And if I looked at it, yeah, there's a lot of places on the card where the corners weren't real good. So I didn't expect it to grade real high. I ended up getting a 6 on it though. I was hoping for a 7 or 8 maybe, but yeah, there's some different, I can't remember where they are now. I can't really see it very well looking on here. I know down there, there's some whiting on the corners. Again, when you have those with no borders, then the darker borders are a tendency to, you know, you're going to show the wear a little bit more. So again, I still like it though. It's Tom Brady, it's a PC, so that goes in the 6 pile. Okay. Next one here I got Justin Fields, he's another one I'm looking to PC a little bit, try to get quite a bit of his stuff. Picked up some of his at a card show a little bit this week. The Stellar Red Rookies and Stars. This one, it's numbered. It must be on the back. Okay. But he got me a 10. Okay. Got a 10 on that one. Very happy.
Yep, there it is,
It
bottom
at?
left.
Oh, down here, yeah. Okay, yep, there it is. Numbered out of 99. So, all right. Nice looking card. All right, next one, a little old school here. Go Ben Roethlisberger. I've always done pretty well with him. I don't know why, but the cards with him have always graded pretty well. And even though it's a 2004 on this one, I did get a 10 on that. So, yeah, pretty pleasantly pleased with that one. Get a card that's about 21 years old and you can still get a 10 out of it. So, yep, very happy with that. My 10 pile's higher than anything else here, I guess. Okay, little Joe Burrow here. Okay, Joe Burrow going with the clearly one. Tried to give that one a try here. Ended up coming up at 9. Okay, Joe's another one, even though he's fighting an injury now. Looks like another, yeah, I know, the deep sigh. Another season here of Joe Burrow having, it's not season ending, I don't think. 15 weeks, he might make it back if they can get the playoffs, but
Jake Browning beat the Vikings once, gonna do it again.
Yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, a little disheartening, but yeah, start picking up his stuff because it's going to go down a little bit. Out of 6 seasons, this is his 3rd season. He's had an injury, so his stuff might go down. Got a 9 on that one. And then the last one we have here, again, basketball for me. This guy's another one that dealt with injuries last year. Him and Victor both, the number 1, number 2 pick. They both got injured, ended up having season-ending injuries, didn't make it through the season or whatever. But I think Brandon Miller, his stuff is pretty low. You can get a lot of his stuff pretty doggone cheap and everything.
Because we got a Brandon Miller at a card show. It was numbered out of 10. We got it for like $65.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So cracked ice here on this one. The Hoops Premium stock, it did come back at 9. Again, a 10 would have been obviously much better. But this is numbered.
99 there.
Yeah, numbered out of 99. See it right there. So. I have the blue version of this also numbered out of 99, so I might send that one in next time depending on how it looks and everything. So all in all, that's the results we ended up with here. For my piles, my 10s and 9s ended up being equal. Had 3 8s, which again, I'm not totally surprised on them. This one here, I wish that would have been a 9. This is the only one I might think about doing something with. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to look it over and see if I see anything. Dimples, anything at all like that. Print lines, I think those are really hard to tell how they take off or anything also on cards. I don't know for sure. So, but again, that was our results, what we came back with on this. PSA, I definitely think is cracking down a little bit on how they grade and everything. But again, all in all, if I get my 10 pile to match my 9 pile here, I guess I'm somewhat pleased with that. We'll do another submission here probably sometime within the next month or so and see how we can do with that. So, all right. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening.